Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round number 8 of the Staufer Open. We are here to see some top level games, and things are only getting more intense. Not in RVs, not in huts, not in houses, in tents. That was such a bad joke. Hi. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Are you doing fantastically? I hope you are. Hello, everyone in chat. Thank you so much for the follows, both offline and on stream. Mega, Nightwolf, Spaceberry, Pen Mason, Sugar Dentus. Hello, hello, hello. You are on a 5-stream streak. I'm impressed. But it also means that you missed like 3 other rounds. So where have you been? Where have you been? I also realized that the camera might be a little bit lower this time. So let me adjust it while I have you. Dun, 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 dun. I love the epic music. Just need it to be slightly higher. Oh, that's too high. Yep, I think that's fine. Is it fine? Should be fine. Yep. Twitch thinks you missed something. Then you must have. Because Twitch never lies. Yep. Alrighty. So who are we rooting for this round? Since it is round number 8, tomorrow morning is the final round of the tournament. So let's quickly take a look at the standings and the pairings. There's one person leading, and that is Visak NR with 6 points. And you will not believe how many people are on 5.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people on 5.5. 10 people sharing second place. That just comes to show you how strong this tournament is. Wow. And then in 12th, sharing 12th place is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 people. Wow. So 6, 5.5, and 5. I feel like there are going to be a lot of people tied for second and third place. I'm telling you that right now. That is guaranteed. I feel like there will be a clear first winner. Maybe they should have made it 11 rounds. Who knows? Mitzel, thanks for the follow. That was awful. Yeah, I just beat the dad joke of all dad jokes. Yeah. You're rooting for the Chinese girl. I agree, she's playing on board 2 today against Bennett Hagner, and Bennett drew against Visak. So let's hope that she has a little bit of better luck. Though their draw was very quick, I think. Tie breaks for first, or will they share first? Very funny. Well, the Tabelle nach Wertung nach der 8 Runde, which is the table, the cross table after round 8, puts Visak NR at first place, Lou in second place, Hagner Bennett, and then Christopher, and then Tobias, and then Lehman. And then apparently a lot of them sharing 6th place. I'm assuming the tie breaks are the same. Thank you so much, Say It Fast, for the follow. Though, what is the tie break? I don't know what the tie breaks are. It just says Buchels, 1 tie break, and it's Buchels. How are you going to deal with 1 tie break? Well, I suppose tie break 0 is your points. Tie break 1. Hello. Hello. Do you have any tournaments this year? I do. Well, I'm hoping to hear about the Grand Swiss because of the Continental Championship last year. I should be qualifying for the Grand Swiss, and the second tournament being the World Cup, and that's a definite in Georgia in July. Anything in between might have to be some local events in Spain or in Madrid. No tiebreak needed, just split. I don't think you can cut a medal into little tiny pieces. Okay, so this is board 1 right now, Visak versus Christopher, and this is GM versus IM chat. And I think, is this Visak's first opponent that is actually rated above him? Let me see. This is his first opponent that's actually higher rated than him. Because if we look at the starting list, not the alphabetical, not that either. Start rank. It's Peng, Li Min, then Christopher, then Visak. So Visak hasn't played against Li Min yet. I don't think. No, he hasn't. Okay. So this is his first opponent that's actually higher rated than him. Thank you so much, Mzark, for the follow. I appreciate it. Buchholz usually works as a tiebreaker, no? Unlikely to be identical. Well, there are a few people with identical Buchholz right now. A lot of people on 33. But I suppose that's... I don't know how many prizes there are. I should probably take a look at these things. Do any of your parents play chess? How good are they? Yeah, my mom taught me how to play. She never played in any tournaments or anything like that, but I think she's pretty good. And, the more I improved, the more my mom felt motivated to improve her own chess. So now I think she does like daily puzzles or something like that. And she got her puzzles to 1900, 2000, I can't remember. But something like pretty good, pretty high. Yeah. Hey, Giant. Hey, yo. I got a hey, I got a yo, I got a hello, I got a hey, yo. So many different greetings from different languages, different parts. Okay, back to chess. At least starting with chess. We gotta start with chess, gotta start somewhere. Knight f3, knight f6, and that's enough chess for today because it is the English opening. Salutations to you too, sir. Pavel, thanks for the follow. Recognized internationally. Heyo. Heyo! Yeah, that's gotta be. But you have to say it in the style as well that it's written. Symmetrical variation. Ooh, I like that. I would play this line for white 100%. Who knew the English could be so exciting? I definitely would have considered it sooner. Okay, it's sort of transposed though to a very familiar line. If I remember it correctly with black, it's something like this. E6, C6, maybe. Like this, and this, and this, and this. Nope, it's with E6, my bad. Sorry, I'm bad at chess. E6, knight C3, knight F6 takes here, 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 here. Very similar. Bishop D2. Bishop C4. Yeah, very, very similar to, so it sort of transposes. Yep, look at that. So good at chess. Bishop C4, knight D7, B6, and so on. It sort of plays itself. What's the most titled you've ever seen someone get? Titled, yes, titled. I need to increase the size of the font. Tilted. Ever seen someone get at a tournament? Oh, I've seen someone throw hands, like big hands at a tournament. Like definitely get angry at an arbiter, angry at an opponent. Yeah, I've seen all sorts of things. It's crazy. Hoe gaan dit? Gaan goed. Hoe gaan het met jou? So glad I asked. Yeah, I think the most recent incident was probably at our national championship because things were all over the place. Like the conditions were really bad. National championship, by the way. And players have to pay for themselves to travel to and from the venue, have to pay for their own accommodation if they're coming into town. They have to pay for their own food and whatever else during the national championship. And the cherry on top is that zero prize fund, like no prize money whatsoever, like zero, nothing. I got a plaque, like a piece of wood that said, "Hey, you're a national champion." Yeah, that was great. And then beyond that, our team also had to pay for ourselves to go to the Olympiad, which was quite sad. Yeah. You would punch the arbiter? Not even joking. Yeah, no, don't punch the arbiter. You might get disqualified from the tournament. Thank you for following, Aiton Lamataro. That's a cool name. Did you hit anyone with a plot? No, I didn't hit anyone. I was just a bystander. Do you at least get a nice cup if you win a national champion? No, I didn't get a trophy or a medal. I got a wood thingy that you can put down, and it's got a little screw that pops out. Or like I think they just put a screw in so it can like balance when you like place it down. You'll see it on my Instagram if you scroll a bit. Yeah. Don't read that live on air. Oh, that does sound really awful. Okay. No. I see what you did there. Very, very nice. Okay, I worry about chat right now. I don't know if I'm allowed to even allow some of these messages, but okay. Sad day for German chess. Why do you say that? I don't think so. Well, they didn't promise anything, so it's not like we were going into the tournament thinking, oh, things are going to be dandy. We knew it, but you also sort of want to qualify for all the things. 4-time candidate Robert Hubner passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's really, really awful. Wow. Yeah. I'm really, really sorry. Okay. Chess. So this seems pretty normal, right? Because you get your rooks to the center. White has a lot of control over the center right now, but this is still theory. I think players are going to start thinking here, like 14 minutes was spent on playing rook e8. Normal. Yeah, everything is pretty normal up to this point. Next up, we can check out Lehman versus Bennett. So they haven't... Whoa. Am I seeing this correctly? The king is on h6. That doesn't look right. I think something's wrong here. Something is very wrong. How did the king teleport? I would also like to know that. Like, the king is not here, and it's somehow still equal according to evaluation. So confused. Like, why is this not a good move? And why is it winning for black all of a sudden? G5, you can just en passant. Oh, did he probably gave up some material. Let's quickly see. It's only a pawn. The king's on h6. That's like living with your heart outside of your chest. Somebody explain this. Well, we'll get an explanation after looking at the game. If I knew I'd get my king to h6 after move number 19, just by playing the Nimzo Indian, I wouldn't touch the Nimzo Indian with a 10-foot pole. d5, b6, okay. Okay. Bishop f8, knight e5. f4, can we get like a nice little oh wow, look at that, chat. Look at it. Look at it go. Whoa. Queen check, c4, take, check, king g6, check, king h6. How is this equal? And he has an hour 38 on the clock. An hour 38. I don't date married men. I'm so sorry, Albert. Wasn't it a piece difference? I need to take a look again. We'll take a look in a second. Well, he did sacrifice a piece and maybe got a couple pawns back. Yeah, so he gave a piece for 2 pawns. Maybe that's why he's not going in with checks and stuff like that. But going queen g8 is definitely a power move. Like, it took him 6 minutes to play queen g8. And I think that either things, like, he's got a lot of time on the clock to figure things out. Either things go fine. It's really a 3-result game, I feel like. Isn't every game a 3-result game? Yes, it is. But still, I can't say that white is winning. If it wasn't for the evaluation, I'd probably say white is definitely winning. But clearly I'm a grandmaster with an evaluation bar. This is the next move, right? And black has to find bishop e7, which is probably not as difficult as I'm thinking it is right now. But there's a lot that you need to like sort out in your brain. But I think after bishop e7, check, bishop g5. You can't take because queen takes and it looks really, really good. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Maybe the point is that after bishop e7 there's check here, but then bishop f6 in here. And yeah, that kind of looks scary, not gonna lie. Board looks funny. Crazy prep. They might introduce the favored draw to make more possible results. The favored draw? What is a favored draw? So instead of changing the rules of chess, you change the results of chess? Somebody explain. Somehow there are 6 games in the database with this. Excuse me? Just messing up the overlay real quick. How does it look? It doesn't look too bad. 2900, draw, 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 black wins. Black wins. Wow, and these are like top-rated players. There's Vincent Kamer versus Jonas. Sam Sevian. Wow. Okay, so this has been played before. And I'm somehow still very surprised. Would I rather have black or white in this game? I would rather not be, I would not touch this game at all. I don't want to play this game. Maybe if I can navigate through the maze of, apparently my defense is really good, so maybe black because material, but also white because attack possibilities. I like the excitement of both sides, to be honest. Would rather not play. Didn't see that coming. I wouldn't play this game. I'd rather commentate on it, yeah. Queen e6 just wins after knight d3. Knight d3. Okay. It says knight d3, rook takes c8. So knight d3, rook takes c8. Bishop takes. Bishop f4. Knight. Oh. No. f6. I like f6. You're blocking out the queen. You're opening up the g file if, you know, you really have to. Whoa. It's big noise. Thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. It says bishop g4. Oh, bishop g4. Okay. Very random move. Knight f4. Yeah, I would not be able to understand this, and maybe with the black pieces I could. Ganguly Shanklin Match 2024 preview. Is that the same game? Apparently this has been played many times before. Hey Nightwolf. This explains more, maybe I didn't read it. Oh. Oh, unique scoring system, okay. Ruta from Slovenia is organizing a match between GM Sam Shankland and Surya Ganguly on the 2nd to the 3rd of September. So what's special about this event? As Slav says, Venkslav, draws are not the problem. The problem is how we score them. A unique scoring system will be used in this match. A traditional system with 1 point to the winner, half a point to both players, and 0 points to the loser will be replaced by 5 possibilities. 5. Win, favored draw, equal draw, disfavored draw, and loss. Ooh, I like this new thing that ChessBase is doing. Like the images they're not just static images anymore. They like zoom in and out. That's cool. I like that because maybe the only way to like draw a game. No, but then who decides that? A favored draw. It feels it's like blurry lines, because what if you have to sacrifice a piece in order to attain a draw, and then suddenly it looks like a favored draw for your... Who does it look like a favored draw to? Like you need to sacrifice a piece and get perpetual check. So you're down a piece and it favors your opponent. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. It sounds like a very flawed system. In every big tournament, we observe that many games end up in a draw. Since no player would want to lose the game, they play extra cautiously. This safe approach often results in draws. Though it shows the perfection and accuracy of both players, fans find it boring to watch. Even the World Championship match between Magnus and Fabiano, in which all the classical games concluded in a draw, provoked many fans to feel unhappy after seeing so many indecisive games. It's not about the fans. Maybe it is. I don't know. From the media's viewpoint, decisive results mean more publicity. Okay. Some organizers tried implementing the soccer scoring system, which gives 3 points for a win and only 1 point for a draw, hoping to see more decisive results in a match that wouldn't make any sense. While in many tournaments we see tie breaks with faster time controls, however, these methods did not bring any significant difference in the number of decisive games. In many games between elite practitioners, none of the players blunder, wherein a draw makes sense. And there are many cases of grandmaster draws when none of the players try any creative combination and settle for a draw. Fans often expect unthinkable moves from great players because that makes the game interesting. There were lots of instances in the past where a player came up with a move that totally changed the draw situation and dominated the game. If the tournament winner is already known, then a draw might be understandable. But when it happens right from the start of any big tournament, it's natural that fans get disappointed. Okay, let's see. Favorable, what is a favored draw? What is a disfavored draw? A favored draw gets 3 points. And the win gets 5. An equal draw gets 2. I don't know about that. So the match already happened? What happened? You guys can explain it to me. Speaking of a draw, what about, like, oh my gosh, the chances. Oh my word. Okay, that was just a coincidence. A coinkadink. They clearly were listening in. Queen g8, would you like a draw? Takes draw. That's crazy. Man. Hey Yayon, it's been a while. Oreo, thanks for the follow. I'm not playing, I'm commentating. Yeah, I wish I was playing. Yeah, if someone agrees to draw in this position, who's favored? I can't believe it ended in a draw. Oh, you played it once already, Chomsy? Yeah, it was a draw offer, clearly. I don't know how to feel. Any norm chance updates? I don't know about norms, unfortunately. Usually, I think on chess results, there's a chance. Like there's something that you can click on that allows for you to see, draw statistics. Not draw, norm statistics and stuff, but I don't see anything. Read Chomsky with a K. Komsky? Like, Kamsky? Is the camera off? Sorry, guys. Yeah, the stream just went off. My bad. Wasn't my fault. Blame the internet. It's always the internet's fault. Don't do that. Oh. Why not? Alright, a little bit sad that the game ended in a draw, but very, very interesting, I think. Yep. Keeps reconnecting. I wonder what the issue is. No cams? Just gonna refresh the page. Oh no. You might have seen which channel it is. I really hope you didn't. So sound back. We're back. Okay. At this pace it will be Morse code only. Oh, what do you mean Morse code? Rook to e3 is nice. I like that move. Maybe the plan is to try and get the bishop to b1 and focus on this diagonal. Something else he can try to do is bring the knight to h2, rook to g3 because there aren't any dark squared bishops. Bring the knight over. You know what the channel is? There's no way you know what the channel is. Oh, I see. I was thinking smoke signals would be more effective. Knight to f6. Alrighty. Chat, you're funny. Okay. Oliver, Mr. Oliver Stork. What's your name? Stork. Oliver Stork. Playing against Oleg. I'm assuming Oleg won his last game against Benedict. Yeah, he did. Somehow still losing rating. Okay, I see. I want to see how the game went. So we have a reverse Sicilian, English, d5. Usually knight b6, but interesting to see. Captures on c3, bishop to b5. And yeah, maybe the plan is just castling here, right? Maybe castling. Other suggestions, queen g6. I like queen g6, putting pressure on the pawns. Why are you laughing? National Master Dale. You follow the account? Oh no, you're gonna see all my test streams. That's horrible. Unfollow. Don't do it. Chat was funny. Just when you think. I'm gonna have to create a new account now. Please tell me you didn't follow the account. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm gonna pretend not to care. You can trust, okay, I can trust you. Sure, alright. 34 minutes. He spent 34 minutes playing bishop e5. Oliver was waiting for the stork, clearly. Alright, lots of draws as well. We have Adrian versus Tobias, a draw. Ferenc versus Lou. They drew quite quickly. Let's quickly see what's going on here. I'm surprised that she drew so fast. And now she's on 6 points. Oh, they did a Berlin draw, no? Not really. Berlin, Rio Gambit accepted. Kind of like a Berlin. Wilding that she went for a draw. She's such a fighter. Maybe she's a little bit tired now, I'm assuming. I mean, I understand. I'm also tired and I'm not even playing. Another draw between Jan Bode and Sidikov Bayastan from Kyrgyzstan. Very cool. Alright, those are the only results so far. Alright. I'm still a little bit sad that this one ended in a draw. Like my heart's a little bit shattered, you know? Alright, Sentil versus Tamer. India versus Switzerland. If I see one more English, I'm gonna absolutely pop my top. That's just not it. We can trust Jesse. Stork performing slightly above 2400. Probably needs 1.5 out of 2 and play against IM tomorrow. Ooh, nice stats. Keep them coming. Quick draw, rest today, play tomorrow instead. Really? Would that just help him? Hope it does. Metaphorical Neurona. It's fine, it's turning into a Catalan. We're happy now. Okay, b6. And now it's like a Taurash. The triangle system. Where do these names come from? Bishop to f4. C takes d4. Knight takes d4. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Parts of the earlier stream are muted because you were playing music, I assume. Yeah, I was getting ready, went to the bathroom, fetched some beverage, that sort of thing. So, sorry. It was also like, I think it was only 6 minutes, and then I came and joined. So, 6 minutes was how long the song was. And then as it ended, I faded out the music and then dramatically made my entrance, you know? Classical music is copyrighted. YouTube says it isn't, but still, I mean, I don't expect my YouTube videos to be monetized anyway, so it's okay. Not for now, at least. Still need watch hours for ads. Ref me, and it's Spiky. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome to the stream. Depends on the time of recording, not the time it was written. I don't understand. Music made before a certain time is non-copyright. You just play some lo-fi. It's like the whole GIF and GIF situation. Is it lo-fi? Because it's Wi-Fi. It's not Wi-Fi, like lo-fi. I always said lo-fi music, and then got corrected. Alexander versus Thorsten. Is this Thorsten's first game on a DGT? It is, indeed. In this tournament, at least. Yay, we get an E4. Oh, it's a Spanish. Oh, G6. JK, I'm a huge supporter of all things chess, she says, convincingly enough. Knight to H6. I do like this and how dynamic it is. Why is that question mark, question mark? Let's try to figure it out, chat. I mean, I have an idea as to why it is. Isn't it just like knight, a bishop takes knight? Isn't it? You're supposed to take here? No, apparently not. What's the best move? Okay, white to move, chat. What is the best move in this position? Bishop check? No. It's not bishop check. Also, this doesn't work because queen is defending the bishop after that, which I obviously saw. The orchestra who recorded it is still alive. Cool. M takes G7. Knight F3. Knight takes G7. You mean knight takes F7? Knight F7. No, knight F3. Maybe, but the problem is the bishop just goes back. So, apparently, the move is, are you ready? E5. Apparently the move is E5. And I have no idea why. Bishop takes E5? Castle. I mean, black has 2 pawns up. White is 2 pawns down here. Bishop E7. I was thinking castling. And now knight F3? Uh-huh. Because you're attacking here and here. Bishop G7 and bishop G5. Okay, this is a little bit beyond me. I have no idea what's going on. Way too dank. Go home, stonkfish. Oh, wow. No, it's interesting. I honestly wouldn't have seen any of it. And knight C3 apparently is as bad. Don't understand chess anymore. Castling. Yeah. I mean, it still looks really, really good for white. I would play white here. And after a move like castling, which just seems normal in this position, apparently e5 is still the move. I don't get it. Like, why is it so important? Why would you willingly give up another pawn, you know? Even the knight can take, and the knight cannot take. Computer precision. Rook e1 in the end. Okay, I get it now. Kinda. And the whole point is to trap the queen. Okay. But to see all of that is insane. To see all of that chat, I would not be able to. Even in a million years. Like maybe with a million years I would. Also, I wanted to see what was happening in the B section. Between Ulrich Junger, Junger, I don't know how to say his name, and Rainer Kraus. It says Otto is leading with 7 points, but I'm not sure how true that is if he's not on the top board today. It says Otto is on 6. Did he lose this morning? He lost against Rainer. And now there's like 2 people on 6, 2 people on 6.5, and 10 people on 5.5, and like 50 million people on 5. So I think we're gonna see a lot of fights and hair pullings and all the rest for first prize. It's gonna happen. More excited for that. J equals Y. Younger. His name's Younger? That's cool. Okay. This game is between... Okay, we saw this. Alright. We didn't see it, but... So would this be a favored draw, or would this be one of those situations where you would only get 1 point for a draw? He lost. It was a tough game. Now I can't follow him. Oh, I'm sorry, Papa. I understand. I completely understand. All right, so we've gone through the motions of this game as well. Some crazy chess. Harsh is playing against Florian. And how's Harsh doing in the tournament? Okay, it says that he's losing 5 rating points, but he really isn't doing that bad. He had a bad game against Katja, who we spoke about, and Jakob. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. And now he's playing against Florian, another German. How many Germans has he played against? How many Germans has he played against? I'm working on my German accent even. You think I will be able to pass as German here in Germany? Not younger, but jünger. Hey Sibo. My German accent. It's very bad, I'm sorry. Knight c3, knight f3, a6. Maybe another instance where you can take here, but then a6 is on the board, so I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, c5, saying to him, I don't mind having an isolated pawn. But never mind, gonna play c4 and lock out the queen. I couldn't understand anything. You just said because I don't understand. Okay. PT Freak, thanks for the follow. Okay, e4, d takes e4, Bishop takes f6. Bishop takes c3. This seems like such a me move. I always do this unprovoked. Like there's no reason for black to relieve the pressure. Maybe he's really afraid of this. And let's just quickly see. Pawn takes. Huh. Queen takes, queen takes. Yeah. Recoletto, thanks for the follow. Queen e6. You willingly play into this? What about f6 here? F6 is played. Bishop takes c4. Queen e7. Castle. Gives up the piece. Wow. Okay, hang on. This is insane. That's like 4 out of 5 excellent moves. He's doing things. A piece for 2 pawns. I wonder if you can play queen takes here. What's possible? I don't think I understand chess anymore. Did I ever understand chess? How is knight a5 a move? And it's equal. I just want to be strong, man. This is not helping. Chess is difficult and confusing. I mean, life is already stressful and difficult and confusing. Why would you want to add some more elements of difficulty and confusion to your life by playing chess? I don't know. We just enjoy the self-harm. I'm telling you right now. I mean, if it wasn't for the difficulty, chess is, difficulty aside, chess is a pretty beautiful game. When are we going to see a Scotch Gambit, though? Kind of want to see exciting chess. I'm vowing to become the next Mikkel Tell. Minus the strange hairdos. I don't think I can play tactical chess. I can play creative chess. Ooh, he's going f4. Rook takes. He means war. I'm difficult and confusing. You deal with hard concepts and you can't name anything more difficult than chess. We should make life easier. Chess will follow. How do you make life easier? Can you give a crash course? I'm here for it. I will pay for the course. And I want my money back if life doesn't get easier. Simon's a degen? I see why you say that, Mr. Burns. And it's a very, very funny joke. It's also a very unfortunate cutoff. But get this, his name's Degenhard. Degenhard. As in like degen, and then the last part of his last name is Hard, H-A-R-D. Yeah. We can make life easier by not making it difficult for ourselves and others. That's like saying, in order to not be sad, be happy instead. Instructions unclear. You have to pronounce the G. Degenhard. Degenhard. Okay, I'm going to do it in the most American accent ever. Simon Degenhard. In Germany, we do not say the weird Dutch G. Oh, Degenhard. 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 Am I saying it correctly? If he ever watches the VOD, I'm screwed. I'm really sorry for my messed up pronunciation of names. I promise to get better in time. Alright, so knight d7, rook h4 just seems so natural after that. Rook h4, right? What happens if rook h4? It means better for white, I think. Knight g8 is sort of forced. And then I'll play something crazy like knight f5. Doesn't work. Apparently rook back to f4. Come on, engine. No. Rook f1. Okay. 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 Rook h4, knight g8, and bishop g4. Ooh, I do like bishop g5. That's some stonks right there. So this is the last position. Looking super strong for white, actually. The black side of the Rilo pairs is so intricate to maintain equality. That's why I don't play e5 and move 1. Degenhardt. Nice. Okay. He doesn't have to watch the video. We can clip it and send him the link. You wouldn't do it, Mr. Burns. Don't do it, please. I have a reputation to uphold. And chat is not helping with that reputation. Alrighty. Next we have Fabian Förster versus Thilo. If the chairs were easy to pick up, I'd throw one across the room right now. I need a coffee. BRB. So I have a story to tell. Yesterday, I got back and, I went to the store and then I decided, I'm just going to make myself something to eat in my room. And so I asked the reception for a kettle. They're like, sure, here's a kettle. And I made some instant ramen, noodles. And as I was making it, I was all jolly, ready for my noodles. I was really excited because they had some nice ones in the store. I saw the ones where you can just pour the water in, let it settle for a bit and eat it. And then I realized that I didn't have a fork or chopsticks or anything I could use as a utensil other than my fingers. And I was like, okay, I have two options. Either I can go downstairs and ask them for cutlery, even though I just walked upstairs from reception with an extra pillow under my arm because the pillow I had They gave me one pillow for like a double bed, and it wasn't soft, and it was really, really soft and wasn't enough for my head. And a kettle. I'm like, I'm gonna go down and ask for more. So, long story short, even though I just told the long story, I ended up eating my ramen with my fingers. But it was really delicious actually. And I was like using my fingers as like chopsticks. It was like, it was so weird. Yeah, it was a very strange experience, but an enjoyable. I was so hungry and also tired. I was so tired. I was like, I'm too tired for this. So it was like between sipping it like soup and eating it with my fingers. You thought I would steal cutlery? No, I just didn't go downstairs. I was too lazy and shy to ask for cutlery because I was like, I asked for so much already. It's okay if there wasn't anybody else in the room. Yeah, I mean, I was alone, but like, yeah, I think in any other instance I wouldn't have shared the story. But clearly I love embarrassing myself on stream, so now you can picture me sitting with a little cup of noodles, eating them with my fingers, going stringy by stringy. Lazy Joe. Yep, that was me yesterday. I was brilliant. While watching Suits, I was like, yeah. If this was in public, it would be a very strange thing to do, but luckily it was not in public. All right, so the reason we walked away is because we saw it was another English. That may or may not. Ooh, I like e4. We got to connect 4 briefly. Look at that. And the queen took. Okay, this is going to be a very spicy game. Empezant! Let's go! Don't know why I get so excited about Empezant these days. And the plan being probably bishop to h3 at some stage. d4, knight d7, e4, knight b6. Maybe rook e8 here? Rook e8 or rook d8. Plan being knight here, bishop here, and then eventually knight to g6. Because you sort of want your pieces near the king side for an attack. Probably. a4, a5, queen b3, rook a6. Okay. Losing faith in this position for black. We got an eventual bishop h3. Knight coming back to d7. I generally... Okay, maybe f5 is the plan. I wish I was playing right now. King h8 probably. Yeah. Which season? I think I'm still on season 1. I've rewatched it so many times. And I started again. As like bubblegum. Like I usually do some writing or work on the side and then I watch series, or I eat and I watch series and Which season and which seasoning for the ramen? I can't remember. I think it was like on the label it said I took a photo actually, I'll show you. It was Japanese something something. I'll show you a photo. I'll hold it up to the camera. Now the end is near. Okay. Are you ready to see it? This is what I had for dinner and what I ate with my fingers. Oh, there you go. It's oyakata Japanese classic flavor. I don't know. It was delicious. It was nice. I got a different flavor for like an extra one just in case I didn't like this one. Yeah. But it's like a cheap dinner. It's really not too bad. Alrighty. And I took some screenshots from the interview with Yusupov and I put them on Instagram for those of you who haven't seen it. The editing is a lot harder than I thought, just because one answer and like one question often leads to another, and I have to cut some of it out. And it's just, I don't think it's going to be ready today either. I'm really sad about that. Yeah. All right. So we'll come back to this game. The longest time that was spent on a move, because players move really quickly. I mean, it's move 20 and they're still above an hour, is 18 minutes on rook a to e1, which I get. Like, things are pretty crazy before then. Do you know that supermarkets in Germany are closed today and tomorrow? And tomorrow? Why tomorrow as well? Don't tell me. Does Germany also celebrate Magic King's Day? Like Spain does? Why are they closed? Well, today's Sunday, so I kind of get it. But 2 days? I don't know. Is this a joke? I don't think it's a joke. Why would bow ties joke about that? Well, tomorrow I'm leaving, but I'm hoping to still source food. Like, it's tough. I've had to sort out my meals here. All right. Where have we been? Where do we come from? Where do we go? No, it's not a joke. Always Sunday and Magic King's Day. Okay, I didn't know that Germany celebrated Magic King's Day as well, which is like the three wise men. I only learned about it when I came to Spain, and that they're celebrating tomorrow. Germans find every excuse to close everywhere down. Well, no, I understood when we arrived that it was impossible to find supermarkets and restaurants that were open because it was the 1st of January. It just sucked because I had to go to bed without dinner. I was also really tired, so it doesn't matter. They might be closed here in St. Louis because we are having a blizzard. You're in St. Louis! What a dope place to live. In like the chess capital of America. America. Bright side, we employees are also on vacation. That also is a bright side. So good on you for seeing things in a positive light. Just make sure you have enough food. So Timur versus Peter. And we had Peter in the studio a couple days ago. How is he doing in the tournament? He just had a draw against Anne. Very good draw. And sorry, I want to sneeze, and I don't want to sneeze at the same time. Don't sneeze. Okay, we're fine. Neighboring state of Bavaria, supermarkets always close at 8. Ah, okay. Tarash! Queen's Gambit declined, semi-Tarash mainline. Love it. Love to see it. Always really excited to see a position where there potentially is an IQP for 2 seconds. Hey, Cat Lamb Boy. How are you? Oh, you're supposed to give your bishop? Apparently bishop c8. Or like, keep the light squared bishop. Peter did not mind. Peter did not mind that day. All right. Offering a trade of bishops, giving up the bishop pair. Maybe Timur is very, very happy with the draw. Probably will be very content. Let's go back up to board number 1 and see what's happening. We have Isak versus Christopher No. And their position has progressed quite a bit in the last few moves. With the last move that we saw was rook e3. Knight f6, queen e2, queen e7, and knight to e5, and rook d8. Getting a question mark. Chess.com with classifications. Because Because I don't understand them sometimes. I really don't. 3 Wise Men Days, only holiday in 3 states, but Baden, Württemberg is one of them. Ah, okay, I understand. Protected pawn, hello, how are you? So rook d8 and d5 was played, okay. Which is the correct move. Decided after 6 minutes. Can you name all 16 German states? I wonder how many states I could name in Spain. Probably not a lot, actually. We'll start with the big ones. Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia, America, Alicante, Vigo.
Yeah, woo!
Whoa, Lernbos, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Asturias. Tordello? Is it Tordello? No, it's not. Okay, I can't remember the name. Linares? Is that a state? I have no idea. Palma? I don't know. Will that be on the Spanish citizen test? Well, I'm not doing a Spanish citizen test. Bretty Rock, you weren't following before? Sag, okay. I'm just doing a language test. Have a good stream. Thank you, Lundbos. I appreciate it. And thanks for bringing your community over here. Very cool of you. It's a lot of syllables and consonants. Scissors. A lot of bergs. Enjoy both of them. Thank you. Yeah, I'm bad at states. I gotta see the map. You thought you were? Have you been learning Spanish? I'm trying my best. Trying to study every day, you know. I'm supposed to have my exam in 2 days. 2 days? 3 days. And that's going to be super scary for me. Yeah. All right, so d5, and I think he's spending quite a while trying to figure things out and decide what to do against it. I mean, me too. I have no idea what I would do in this position. If you take, you're opening up your queen to some crazy things. If you don't take, that's also kind of scary. Maybe you should just take. Don't just take. To take is a mistake. Queen c7, rook c5, and... Okay, this makes sense. I mean, you're attacking the knight. You're getting your queen off the file. So I get it. Right. Let me see if there are any other results so far. I don't think so. No, they're not. Okay, now we can go from board number 19, where we have Japan. Joker, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. To take is a mistake. Video. I don't know that video. Yo hablo Spanglish? No. No hablo español, no hablo inglés. I don't speak any language, actually. I speak Jesse, which is often just broken English and a little bit of no brain cells. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, normal limbs are Indian minus this part over here. It's kind of crazy. C5, locking things down. Take. Takety, take. Take some more. Oof. When check is a mistake. Okay. Losing the exchange. Somehow it's still equal? Question mark. Maybe there's some things going on. Oh, this is crazy. This is so crazy. What if you play here right now? Bishop takes e1, queen takes, and there's rook e8. Okay. So you actually have to have the rook. Maybe not. Maybe something like takes, bishop c5, and e6. Knight b6, and queen e5. Ah, I see. Okay. This is not easy at all. Jesse in Spanish exam. Being like Lando while calling Carlos. Buenos noches. I forgot everything else. Oh, it's so funny. You're on day 1425 of Duolingo Spanish, still can't speak it. I don't know if that's human error or Duolingo's just not doing a good job. I'm on day number. Yesterday was my 80-day streak. My 80 days. So, yay. Almost 3 months of studying Espanol. Yo probar Español and hablo. No, that's not it. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do in that test, but I don't think it's going to be very good. Because I didn't attend any of the classes. I actually missed them whilst trying to get my visa. So there's that. Might have to redo the same A1. Which is okay. I just have to make peace with it. How many languages do I speak? How many languages does who speak? Me? I speak English, I speak Afrikaans, and I studied isiXhosa in school, which is one of the South African languages, for 9 years. Ndithetha ncinci isiXhosa. Nice that Duolingo don't randomly reset streaks the way that Twitch does. Yeah, I'd be really sad. Hannah gained 90 ELO in 5 weeks. Poggers. That's huge. I am. I'm 2050 ELO. Fide. Yep. Life's good sometimes when you need it to be. Alright, so this is board number 19. Let's check out board number 18, where Lionel Gutt is playing against Alexander Herberg. Another Nimzo. Nimzo's come here to die. Whoa. Is that absolutely necessary to take? Apparently it's theory, okay. White's position is banging. I would be so worried for my queen. I really, really would. But he doesn't seem worried at all. He's like, I'm vibing, chief. That queen be vibing. And somehow +2 for white. And white's a pawn up. I need to improve my vowels. In German, I'm assuming. One language at a time, bow ties. First the Latin languages, we're going to tackle them all. And then we're going to go for Germanic languages and then Scandinavian languages. And then we're just going to conquer the entirety of Europe. He's good. Lionel Good. Yes. His name is Lionel Good. Sorry, I said it incorrectly. I try better next time. I even work on my German accent to do better. I hope it's good. You are good? Ah, but he is good. Queen e7. Okay, so next up we have Frank Zähler versus Florentin Lubke. Any famous streamers there playing? No, not playing, I don't think. No. How well do you get around in Netherlands language-wise? Do you end up just using English? Well, I visited the Netherlands once. I was in Amsterdam for TwitchCon a couple years ago. And I was surprised at how many of the signs I understood. The language itself, hearing people speak, they speak so fast. So maybe my understanding isn't great, it's not perfect. I understand some stuff, which is great. Very similar to Afrikaans. Maybe I would be able to survive a little bit easier. Yeah. Good community is essential for one's well-being. That's true. Which tournament are you participating in? Me? Well, I'm not participating in any tournament. I don't have anything planned yet. I need to look for tournaments. Maybe in and around Madrid. Saunter, thanks for the follow. Moya. I'm not around for Moya. The timing is horrible. I thought that they were going to have the Moya closer to the end of the year, like they do always. And Bangula, thanks for the follow. I can't make it back in time in March. It's in March, right? End of March, April. I won't play in Moya this year. Ja. Begrijp je wat ik zeg als ik Nederlands praat? Do you understand what I'm saying? Zeg als ik Nederlands... Even if I speak Dutch. I understood that. Begrip. So comprehend. Begrip is like comprehension or comprehend in Afrikaans. We use the word verstaan. So like, do you comprehend what I say even though I speak Dutch? Is probably a more accurate translation of that sentence. Let me know if I'm correct. Verstaan is what they use in Belgium as well. Ah, nice. I think people from Belgium speak Flemish as well, no? We got a word named begriffen, which means the same. Okay. Yeah, because I think in Afrikaans it's like begripstoets, which is your comprehension test in school. And when I was younger, we always had many begripstoetsen. So. Other half speak French as their first language. But it's nice how many languages, the more languages you have in your country, obviously the better it is for like traveling and more easy it is to get around. Memento Mori. Thank you so much for the follow. Memento Mori. It's a cool username. National anthem is in 3 languages. Ooh, I actually thought that South African national anthem was the only one with multiple languages. We have four languages in our national anthem. I can't believe I had to count. We have isiXhosa, Zulu. I might be wrong about the second language, Afrikaans and English. What camera am I using? I was using my ZV-10 for a bit, but my capture card was acting up. But right now I'm using ZV E10. Might be wrong. I think it's a ZV E10. Oh wait, no, my other one is ZV-1. But both of them are really good. Sony's brilliant. So this one is a ZV-1, and that one, the one that I'm using, is a ZV-E10. That one's part of the Alpha series because it's also got a lens that you can take off and replace with a bigger lens, or depends on what you want. This one is just a point and shoot. But I've been using it for streaming for many, many years, and it's a great camera. I love it. And it's got like a selfie thingy display, and you can turn it around, and it's great. This one's good for photos as well. That one's good for video. Haven't figured out the photo settings yet. But yeah, this one I've had a few years, that one I've had a few months. You're welcome. Voorvorst voor vrijheid en voor recht. Before freedom and before right. And Loy la liberty, something about liberty. And Gesetz und Koning en de Vrijheid, toch? Something about freeing the king, about something. You're trying to get into streaming on here, so thanks for that. I have zero clue what I need and where to start. Yeah, with zero budget, I basically started with the Logitech C920, and then Logitech actually gifted us a bunch of peripherals, so it made that transition much easier. But when I was buying my own equipment, it was this Logitech C920, C922 is also good, or the Logitech Brio webcam. My first microphone was the Samsung USB condenser mic. Second one was the one I love and had to leave behind, sadly, was the Blue Yeti. I would trust the Blue Yeti with my life. I know that Shure mic is also, it's quite expensive though. A lot of streamers use that. And then this one I travel with, which is the Rode Mini, something Mini. And then whatever earphones. I have the Logitech G Pro headset that I also left behind. I gave it to my mum in case she wanted to use it for her laptop. Yeah, so I mean, these are fine. These are like, I don't know, some cheap earphones I found online. But yeah, start small and then grow your setup. I wouldn't say invest in a lot unless you're like absolutely sure it's something you want to do, or you are able to earn back the money that you spend on it. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for the follow and asking questions and being grateful. I also have a ring light. This is something that I think all creators have. It just helps, eliminate bags under my eyes or whatever. And then this one is just my like desk lamp that I use. And sometimes there's a lightsaber when no one sees me. But yeah, it helps. I use OBS. I started with Streamlabs OBS, but I moved away from it just because it was very intense. My GPU, like, it made my computer not like me. Always make sure that your laptop or your computer has a dedicated graphics card. Mind the Streamlabs like burned through my previous laptop because it was a Huawei laptop, very, very nice. but I was using it for games and I was using it for streaming, which wasn't a good idea. Yeah. The chess scene seems kind. Yeah. I agree. Definitely more kind than other games. How about overlays? How did you do that? Oh, I made them myself. I used Canva. Sometimes, if necessary, you can also use things like Photoshop. It's easier. So Canva mostly. Yeah, it's just simple. But they're all like individual elements. Like I've added, I'll try to move things around to show you. So there's the background, which is like just a gradient, and then I've added this as like something to not make it look too flat. And then the shadows, for instance, like this is a shadow that you can just like place behind things to make it stand out. Otherwise, look at how flat it looks. It just looks very 2D. So I like to add shadows to things. And I made the logo very easy in Canva. And then I use a chroma key. Like if I turn it off from the board, you'll see what color the board is. I'll show you in a second. So I switch it off. The board is actually blue. Then I added the chroma key, and you can like edit the softness of it, and yeah, it just ends up looking very neat and tidy and sleek. I like it. You've got the road, but in SM7B, hearing your road today, must start using that again. It sounds great. I'm glad. I'm really glad. I also don't have the best setup because I'm balancing the road on top of a can of Red Bull. Empty can of Red Bull. That was like part of my breakfast. But yeah, the closer it is to your mouth, the better it is, I think. Don't give your trade secrets away? Come on, you gotta be kind. The first person I asked about streaming, because I watched their stream on Twitch, was Lawrence Trent. Yes, I was in communication with him because I was doing some work with him for Judith Polgar on her website for like Chess Connects Us, and he was streaming poker at the time. It's like, how do you get into streaming? Because I was like very interested in like what you needed, and he's like, I don't know, ask someone else. And yeah, that like really hurt my feelings because I didn't even want to start. I was way too shy, but I was still curious in like knowing how to do things. Yeah, anyway. The real Krumnik. Oh, the real Krumnik is following me. Wow. Feingold is furious on board 7. Feingold? Oh, there's a Ben. Wait, what? I don't understand. You eat empty Red Bull cans for breakfast? Thanks, yeah. Really shy too, and just want to get out of my shell and learn new things. That's good. It helped because I started with one of my friends, and we streamed together at the same time for a while, just so you have someone to communicate with. And so our community started growing. We were answering a lot of chat messages. And then we eventually gained the confidence to go live alone. And now I can't imagine a time I was actually shy to stream. I'm not anymore. Of course. I've received lots of questions over the years, and I'm always happy to answer them because I never realized how difficult the learning curve was. And eventually we found people who were kind enough to help us. And I want to be that person for others now. So you're terrified to post content on TikTok. I realize that easier approaches like YouTube Shorts. Don't be afraid. It's your profile. People find you or don't find you according to what they like. Maybe someone stumbles across your stuff and is like, wow, this is actually super original and I love it. And then you start having an audience base. It really is as simple as that. What sort of games do you play? Someone must have played F6 on board 7, thus Feingold Fury. I understand now. Okay, we're starting to be on the same page again. yeah, we're all helpful on Twitch. You can also join the Discord if you want. We have over 300 members. I think we crossed over 320 once or twice, so we got to 319. So thanks all for joining the Discord and creating a cool community. Usually post content updates there, and also my stream schedule and stuff. And Giant Pixels let us know. There's an arena today, so thank you Giant Pixels for posting the arena details. I guess he wants to go knight g7, maybe. You joined the Discord, let's go! Yeah, having your own Discord community can help grow your community. Yeah, that's all it is. All right, so f6 was bad. Okay, yes, this was the game where we were like, oh my gosh, e5 is great. And now f6 not allowing castling. Yeah, actually, why f6? Was he afraid? Was he afraid all along of e5 and that e5 is coming? Just plugging my phone in. It's gonna die. Well, it's not gonna die, but I need it to be charged. GP! How you doing, GP? When does the tournament start? Maybe I can play on the side. I won't. I'm a dedicated commentator now. I've retired from playing. e5 is so interesting. The real Krumnik would agree with me. Real Krumnik, are you here? Are you around? You alive? You kicking? I don't want to accidentally summon him either, so yeah. The arena starts in 15 minutes. Okay, can these games like all finish in 15 minutes, please? Can we go tell them in the playing hall to go finish? When I take my first official break though, I'll go walk around in the playing venue and say hi to people. Not really, they're playing. I'm gonna let them play. I'm gonna give them permission to play, you know. Okay, coming back to the current position. e5. Very colorful moves. I mean, look at this. All the colorful moves. Imagine saying hi to every single person in the playing hall. You'll be like, hi, how's it going? Hey, what's up? How's it hanging? Hey, how's your dog? Let them cook. I'm so excited. Tomorrow I'm getting my Yusupov book. Hopefully it'll be in English. Is it what? Tuesday? Title Tuesday? Hey, those pieces look pretty. Where did you get them? Wow, what such a natural conversation starter. You must be really cool among groups of people. Knight takes e5, knight takes e5, f takes e5. Take? No take. Knight e4. I mean, even though it looks bad for black, I still wouldn't know why it's bad for black. Maybe f4 seems nice, actually. Or not. Past Entertainer. Thank you so much for the follow. And knight takes e5 has been played. That's the plan. Otherwise, I was going to buy a German book. Tigersprung book. But no, I'm going to get it in English and have it signed. Very cool. Yeah, I'm super excited. Thanks for mocking me. No, I don't mock people. I've never mocked anyone in my life. Oh, what happened in this game? All right. We saw d5. Queen c7 was played. Knight to g4, knight takes g4, queen takes g4. Okay, things just started to unravel. Maybe g6? What's the move here? Queen is an excellent blockading piece. G6 might be the only other move. Ah, queen f6. I like queen e5. Queen e5. d6. Rook to c3, trying to get rid of the attackers. I know it shows white is slightly better, but I genuinely think that it's equal. So if I go into the playing hall, you guys need to look out for me, please. I'm not allowed to lie. Says who? You don't see my heart rate. It's not a heart rate monitor, not a lie detector test. You need to drive over here to get your Yusupov book signed too. Yes, the Yusupovs are going to be here tomorrow at around 11 o'clock. So pull through. You have the whole night to drive. Drive, drive. German spelling of Yusupov is Yusupov. Yusupov. Oh yeah, I know, I saw that. Rumor has it it's just for looking similar to Jess. Yeah. Also expected in the office tomorrow. It's a tough decision, man. Tough decisions. Some sacrifices need to be made. JK, I'm not going to be a bad influence. Yeah, that's true. Catalan boy, it's true. Some players are just next level. He found 94. This is why GMs are GMs. Okay, I'm going to leave you guys with this position because it was probably the most exciting so far. And I'm going to quickly take a trek around the playing hall and, seeing some players and people and shaking hands and kissing babies and all the rest and whatever else people tend to do in playing halls. And I'll be back real soon. Don't go anywhere. My bad. I was saying it's time to play Spot the Jessie. And in all actually, this game had actually ended by the time I reached the hall, this game was finished. So we can see how quickly it's unfolding right now. And I think that the main ideas are taking the knight on h6, playing knight f7. I didn't actually see the final moves, but I do know that the game is going to be over soon. Oh, you're going to play in the arena. Thank you so much. Take one for the team and also play for me too. Steen and Chess Prep, thanks for the follows. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Mystic, Simone, yo. I'm not an arbiter. I'm commentating. No one is going to get 1.5 million. Where in the world do you want me to meet you? You're on 590,000 points. That is a lot of points. We can have some predictions when I compete again. That will be fun. Bishop came back to b3. It's not an easy position to defend, in all honesty. Even a move like knight to f5, you're playing knight f7 really quickly. He's probably going to resign real quick. Is that me? That's not me. Is it me? It's not me. No, still a couple minutes probably until you see me. Yeah. Alrighty. I want to see how this ends, actually. Knight f5. Knight takes f5. And you don't take back. Okay, that's a little bit messy. I should have worn a multicolored jacket, that's true. All I have is black clothing, which is easy to miss. Sorry about that. I'll wear my, I'm gonna lie to you. I'm gonna wear a different color tomorrow. How are you doing, Amberusk? Trying to increase the quality of the camera, but it's not gonna happen. Okay. Let's go back to board number 1. And this pawn is now on d7. Players are still have enough time on the clock. Thank you, Horsch, for the follow. Appreciate it. So taking on c3 was a good move, apparently. Now the plan is maybe to play something like this, or to go after the bishop, or attack f7. What is the plan? So black needs to go back and attack the pawn. And then, ooh, bishop d5. Is what it is. Okay. Board 3, Oliver going after the queen, but queen's gonna take, right? Queen's gonna take over here. And then there'll be, oh, he's a piece up for a pawn. How is it only giving a slight advantage though? Somebody explain that to me. It's probably going to change. I think it'll change for sure. Thank you, Nadine, for... Ooh, Naranyan. We have another Naranyan in chat. Let's go. Thank you so much for the follow. You don't happen to be the person playing in the tournament, right? Because he's still playing the game. What are you doing on Twitch? JK. Looking around a lot, too. Seems to have like a really bad autofocus. I think that's the problem. But okay, coming back to the drawing board. Your watch streak reset? I don't know what stream you missed. Did you miss a stream? Okay, he won the game after knight takes. Oh, because you win a rook. I didn't see that. Because I was trying to understand what happens if just captures back. Some more draws. I saw Katja had finished her game. And Jan Bode also drew. Yeah, we saw that as well. Felix won his game. Hussein is winning. Does the tour include this one? Hi, Fresh Ice. What's up? You were here this morning, that's true. You should complain to Twitch. We should all complain to Twitch, actually. I should be showing up sometime now-ish on camera, I think. I'll try to add an audio input. Now you can hear me. But it keeps going blurry. I'm sad about that. My name is Blurry Face and I care what you think. I have the ability to reset viewer streaks. I can guarantee that I do not. If I did, that would be fantastic. But I don't, unfortunately. Sorry. I wish I did. I could threaten you guys. But so far, I have no legs to stand on. I'm a streamer. Streamers don't have legs. There's me! Can you see me? I'm right there. And now you can see two of me, because I'm standing there, and I'm right here. Oh, it's brilliant. Look at that. It's a wild Jessie in her natural habitat. And it's blurry again. The tournament is like next to your door when you're on vacation in Austria. Oh no, you can visit next year. Yeah. Hopefully that'll fix the blurriness. Nope, just made it worse. Well, there I go, treading along Jessie in the wild. That's cool. Feels weird to see myself, standing around. Walking. Feels a bit strange. Sugar, dun 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 dun. Oh, honey, honey. My candy girl. Yeah, this position seems whack. That it's only like an exchange and somehow so much better for black. Maybe because black is lined up on the wrong file. I'm not entirely sure what the threat is. Bishop f3, knight takes e5, queen g4. Ah, okay, of course. Yeah. Bishop e4, g6 probably. You'll try to go to Grenke tournament this year, but such tournaments are always so intense. Yeah, the DTT operator let me know that maybe he'll need some help at Grenke. But it's during Easter, and I'm not sure if I'll be free, so I'll try. Ah, he resigned. He resigned in this position. Tasi, thank you so much for the follow. We'll go back to board number 1. This pawn, if it weren't for the rook, would be promoting right now. Yeah, big GG to him. But the games are finishing quite quickly this evening. It's almost 7 p.m., which means only 3 hours. I say only 3 hours like it's not a lot of time. 3 hours is a decent amount of time. Like on average, that's how long games last, you know? And yeah, tomorrow is the final countdown. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Naranyan. Narayanan. Of course I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Narayanan. 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 Narayanan? Narayanan. Is that correct? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm insulting people when I don't pronounce their names correctly. I apologize. Is there a nickname? Nara? Can I call him Nara? Narayanan? Narayanan. Which top boards are visible on the internet? 19 boards in the A section and 1 board in the B section is visible. So this is our board 1, Narayanan, and here we have the entire hall. The big guy, Narayanan, is his nickname. So that's a lie. I'll try better next time. I apologize. So which game did we float to? We floated to Harsh's game against Florian. Oh yeah, I walked past this board. This looked pretty intense. I think tomorrow sparks are going to fly everywhere. Like, we're going to be so full energy. I'm going to have 2 Red Bulls. No, shops are closed. I'm going to have 2 cups of coffee ready and one of those party hats to celebrate the winner. You know what I mean? And every time a spark flies, we're going to go pew, 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 and then, you know, celebrate. Yeah. You won't know when I commentate alone, but there'll be signs. These are the signs. Bishop takes c4. I just want to see what happens here. I mean, black is a piece up, but for 2 pawns that are rolling up the board, plus rook f7 is coming, this is difficult. You have to defend because you don't want check. Rook e4, maybe queen b6, queen f3, queen b6. I like queen a7, queen d6, and there's going to be a check. Queen f2, threatening check. Bishop a4, check anyway, right? Queen f7, king h8. Queen f6, what happens if here? Oh, okay, it doesn't work. King g8. Is it supposed to be a draw? He could have a draw if he wanted one. Yeah. Am I feeling okay? I'll be fine. I'll be fine. What's the line for white here? Bishop takes knight and then rook f7. The problem with that is that there's rook takes g4. And after king... Where does the king go? Ooh. And this is the threat. Yeah. Maybe you can just move the queen. Queen d4. I know it says 0-0, but it feels much harder to deal with. Maybe take, I think he's going to take the knight. I think he's going to take the knight here. Still d7 was the last move on this board. Oliver making strides. That rook looks like it's going to do the biggest lift of its life. That's like a deadlift. That's a deceased lift. Bishop c4. I don't think he's going to play bishop c4. Maybe c5. c5 a move? It climbed, went all the way to the top suggested move. I'm so good at chess. Wow. But what amazes me is when players just have above 90% accuracy for the entire game. It's like, I want to be that good, you know, when I grow up one day. When am I going to grow up? I don't know. I really don't know. I keep asking my mom, when is it going to happen? And she's like, girl, I'm proud of you. Yeah. Frank. Our boy Frank Zeller versus Florentine. Frank Zeller versus Florentine Lübke. I keep mispronouncing the L-U-E-B. Lübke. Material's the same. Was ist ein Plan? Bishop takes c6. Rook takes c6. Maybe the point is just keep taking and you're up a pawn. B takes, queen takes. Okay, yeah, makes sense. You just want to take. .com. I like it. But it's like one of those calm before the storm moments, you know? Queen f6 was played. Chat. Queen f6. It's on the board. I don't know what the plan is now. Queen c4 to go here. Maybe queen g3. Then just back to queen c6. Okay. Queen c4. Because queen c4, maybe queen g6. And g4. Queen c6. An exchange. Never mind. Frank Zeller's playing our club, had him as a guest some weeks ago. Amazing. Yeah, I interviewed him. He came to join us on stream. He drew against the top seed, and we were just talking about his explanations are incredible. And apparently he also authored a book, chatting about the hedgehog. The eagle hedgehog? Inspector Gadget. Dun, 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 dun. Inspector Gadget. Dun, 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 dun. It's my childhood. Oh, brings back so many memories. When I was supposed to be doing homework and watched Inspector Gadget instead. Go Gadget, go. Kidding not, I'm 2700 ELO. Didn't you say that yesterday or the day before as well? And we were like, yeah, we believe you. And then we didn't actually believe you. I'm not sure. Like online or in FIDE, or what if black sacked the bishop for the pawn? Well, then white will just be a bishop up. I mean, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt. So black needs to sacrifice the bishop for the pawn. So which website are you 2700? Because I'm also 2700. But it's specifically on chess.com and specifically in tactics. And now it looks like I'm going to the office. No, I look like a reverend, actually. I just need to tie my hair back. Ooh, that looks all formal. Look at that. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Started 2 years ago with 600 elo. Oh, same. Minus the fact that I've been playing for 20 years. And I still feel like I'm 600 elo. A Jesse sermon. I'm not sure I can cope. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to today's talk. And we'll be discussing the impacts of chess on the soul and how much it really just makes us feel lost as people. And I think that we can really claw our way back by putting some distance between ourselves and the game. That's how sermons are given, right? There's a lot of pauses and like for dramatic effect and processing these things emotionally and mentally. And you know, the slower it's said, the more you have to believe it. So putting that distance between ourselves and the game, we'll start to realize that happiness will begin to find us. And we will start to heal. Chat is officially off luck. Can you test sacking the bishop? Okay, just for you. You're an honorary 2700. We will sack that bishop for you. All right. In this position, we'll do it. So we're going to go here. And we're just going to play a move here. But they're attacking here, so maybe we have to defend it. So let's play a different move, right? So let's play here. No, we can't play that. We can't play it. We're going to play h4. All right. And then takes. Just sacking it, right. And takes, and white's a bishop up. So sorry, it didn't work. Yeah. The other way? What do you mean the other way? Does black sack a bishop? I mean white sack a bishop? Like this? Well, white didn't really get the chance to do that. Maybe here, yeah. Takes. Check. Check. Here, maybe? Maybe. Queen c6 or queen c8. Queen c6. Okay, queen c6 and threatening mate. Yeah, it doesn't work. So sorry, pal. I wish it did. Looks very awesome, though. Apparently this... Yeah, it doesn't like it for white. Why? Bishop c6. Okay, difficult move to find. Are you going to Cape Town Masters? I wish, but I will be doing some recaps for the tournament. Every day I'll be posting a video about the tournament, maybe even a chess.com article like I did last year. Erdem, thank you so much for the follow. Are we continuing with our sermon? It feels so, I feel distracted by you guys, okay. And when we find that happiness, we'll realize that the toxicity that comes from playing a game that will never love you as much as you love it, despite hours of trying to improve your play. And we can't blame the limbs or the tools that help to grow this game, such as people and channels and social media. It is driven by the dark energies. It is driven by pure evil. Do not turn to the dark side. Luke, I am your father. Thank you for coming. I hope you guys learned something today. Derailed train of thought. Oh, perfect timing. Thanks for the follow. Amen. Amen. The duck side. Paul Morphy was a good guy. Did you know him personally? Yeah, he's actually my uncle, my father's brother. Yeah. Yeah. What is this happiness you speak of? I wish I knew. Ducks are pretty dope, not gonna lie. Doesn't Eric have a duck emote? Yes, he does. There it is. It's a duck. It's a ducky duck. So many duck emotes. Why? There's a goose as well, and there's a shaky boy goose. Okay, it's an angry goose, sorry. Paul Morphy was a good brother in paper. Paul Morphy was a good brother in paper or on paper? Duck. Oh, I've got a waddle emote from Olivia, from Liv. I almost turned on shield mode. I'm so sorry, chat. I've never lied in my life. What do you mean? I am Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope that you find happiness in this stream. He found bishop c6. Walden. Enter und Gans. Gans is a goose. In Afrikaans, it's the same. Shield mode would be quite unfortunate to enable. I agree. Doesn't it delete all the messages in chat or something like that? I don't know. You have your first tournament in a week. That's exciting. Do you feel ready? Have you done any preparation for it? You gotta start somewhere. It's good that you're starting there. So bishop takes, queen takes, and I don't get it. Queen e2, king f8. It's really difficult to defend the pawn. Maybe you don't have to take. I think you have to take. I don't think you have a choice. The Damiano defense. I forgot what that was. The Damiano. Many traps. The Latvian Gabbard? Oh. Well, I've heard a lot about things and things. 1 second, I got a message. Oh, it activates things. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do that probably. I remember, who was the last one who accidentally enabled shield mode in chat? I think it was it John? That was so funny. Good morning, Truth. How are you? Good morning. It's 7 p.m. here. E4, E5, something 3, F5. Oh, knight F3, F5. I like that. I like that. Like at a 1400 level, if your opponents are the same level, that's going to slap. That's going to do really well. Hello, Twitch stream. Hi, Romanian Bear. Long time no see. Yeah, of course. No one's going to know what to do against it. It's summer in South Africa right now. It really is protective pawn. Super warm in South Africa. My mum sent me a photo of the fan that she bought. And it's like the kind of fan that sprays water at the same time. Or like mist, not sprays water. That would be weird. Night Kappen. I'm not in Johannesburg. I'm in Germany right now. We are commentating at the Staufer Open. Live from the event. Yep. Prep is cool to do, sometimes. Sometimes it's tilting, sometimes it's cool, yes. How is Jenny? Aw, you remember my mama? Yep, she had a good Christmas. Sent her some treats. And she gave Coda some kisses for me. Yep. New Year's was a little bit of a sad day, or New Year's Eve rather, was a little bit sad for me. I just wasn't in a great mood. It's kind of sad not being home. And then the first, I didn't really have time because I left for the airport at like 6 or 7. Didn't have time to feel sad. You make stockfish, work on new theory. You do, gotta make that engine work. It's true. New Year's Eve does that to you too. Well, usually it's supposed to be like a really happy time of year, you know, you're going into the new year. And I wanted to do that with family. But I also know that being here is going to be good. Without being in Spain, I wouldn't have gotten this opportunity. Also, might stop me from getting opportunities in future if I go back home. So, yeah. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. This seems more difficult now to win. So we didn't see a rook a5? Maybe rook a5 now? I would totally just bang this move out. a6. Never mind, doesn't help anymore. Taking. Bishop d2. Oh, this bishop hasn't moved yet. Oof. Or rook e1. Rook e1 looks nice. You want to sacrifice again? Maybe you're 2700 and sacrificing. Bishop h7. How are you going to put the bishop on h7? You mean h2? Maybe. Okay, we'll play like a random move for white. Bishop takes h2. It's not going to work. There's no backup. I worry about you playing your tournament. Yeah, I don't know. Please don't do this in your games. I'm also worried species. Yeah, chess players are a whole different species, I'm telling you now. They really are. Frank is doing W's. He's doing cartwheels. I saw him in the playing hall, he was doing cartwheels. Trying to discover what the point is though. Oh, maybe something like rook to c5 and e4. That way you're picking up the pawn and attacking the queen. The king looks safe. Maybe black will try to play g5. So rook here, e6, e4, e4, queen h5, takes, bishop takes. Yeah, looks good for white. Rook c5 does look crushing. I love activating my rooks, especially when it comes with checkmate. It comes with a looming threat of I'm about to kill you. You are going to die. Wow, Christopher is playing really accurately. Go, I am. And he has 14 minutes left. We'll stay on this game for a bit. We'll also shift to board number 1. He seems scared. Okay. I'm going to take a 2-second break. Just going to go to the restroom and then I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, woo!
Yeah, it's actually true that we're in the matrix, and that's why sometimes the board is delayed and the camera's delayed, and sometimes it's blurry. It really is just playing tricks on our mind. Can you believe it? Thank you so much for the follows. Um, oh man, oh sometimes. Thanks, mods. All right, dude, Sebas, Billy. Thank you so much for the follows. Jakob. Oh, thanks so much for the raid, Speeches. I appreciate it. Welcome. And thanks for the follow as well. I appreciate it. Welcome, 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 everyone. Good to see you. Good to have you. We're busy commentating on the Staufer Open, and this is round number 8. Round number 8. And we're looking at board 1 at the moment as well. Board 1 is Visak versus Christopher. And things were looking much better when the bishops were on the board, but it was very tricky right from the get-go. Something tells me that maybe it was a draw all along, or draw-ish. But this pass pawn looks like it's in a little bit of danger, like a smidgen of danger. You saw the same black cat twice. What if it has a twin? How do you know it's the same one? And a woman in a red dress. That's so funny. I was literally just looking online at a red dress. So that's scary. Don't know what a red dress has to do with it though. That's the benefit of having two. You believe in conspiracies. So do I. Hi, Ian Curtis. How are you? Good to see you. Waterfall does not believe in conspiracies, as we can see. What is the result of this game going to be, is my real question. Because if there's check, maybe king f7, and maybe continuing with checks like queen b3, queen a3, queen b3, queen a3. And I thought Visak would be really happy with the draw here, but I think he's afraid, or at least a little concerned, that people are going to catch up, in the standings. Because at the moment, if he draws his game and some people on 5.5 win, then they're all going to be on 6.5. Maybe he'll have a better Buchholz because he's been on the top boards all along, but it's going to make his last game even more important. And I think that's why he's really pushing to have this in the bag, because a win would mean, he's going into the last round with 7 out of 8, and a draw would probably be good enough to win the tournament. Yeah. You're making references to the first Matrix movie. Oh. Yeah, I'm way behind. I'm really sorry. I keep saying I need to watch The Matrix. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to the current position. Ooh, queen b4 check, king f7 got an X-clam, but I think the same is happening, right? So queen d2, king d7, and so on. Maybe there's a way to get a little bit fancy, but other than that, I don't really think it's possible. I was even thinking about going here, king d7, check on a3, king f7, and then grabbing the pawn. It looks kind of scary, but king e6, going after the pawn for sure. King h2, king h2. f4, dun dun dun. Rook, pawn, king e7, and then exchanging. Thank you, Massey and Fiery UK for the follows, because then king takes an g4, and then you just go. Maybe with the king it's better now. King f2, king c6, king h5, king d5. g4, no, king d3 first, opposition, so important. If king here, it's winning for white. Like, this pawn endgame is difficult, I think. Rook d6 means war. Would probably check, right? Queen c1 check, king h2, queen c7. This is really difficult to see. I wonder if he's going to find it. What's the best way to cook potatoes? That's a good question. Well, if you want to make mashed potatoes, you have to boil the potatoes first. Then once you've boiled them, they're all soft. Then you mash them up. And you add some butter, you add some milk, and sometimes people even add cheese. I don't know if I would add cheese though. Maybe some herbs. And then you serve it, and it's mashed potato. And sometimes you can serve it with gravy, and it's going to taste so good. Okay, that's one way. The next way, you can cut them into skinny fries because they're better than wedges or regular fries. And you fry them. You can add some seasoning afterwards. Oh, now I want fries and mashed potato. I want to dip my fries in mashed potato. No. When I was eating like super healthily, what we would do is take a potato, leave the skin on, and make a cross. Like lay it on a plate, make a cross, and then like put it in the microwave for a little bit. Take it out, pop some butter in, put some salt, pepper, put it in the microwave again, and you cook your potato that way. And then it's just pure potato. Unadulterated potato. Can you repeat the instructions in Afrikaans? Ooh. Jy vat die aardappel, dan skil jy dit. Dan sny jy dit in stukke. Sit jy dit in 'n pot met water. Dan boil jy dit. Dan vat jy dit uit. Dan is dit sag. Dan mash jy dit. And you add, jy kan melk en botter bysit. En dan is dit baie lekker. Dis smaaklik eintlik. Ja. Cheese goes with anything. Cheese makes it so rich. Yeah, that's why I'm like, cheese is optional. 10 out of 10. Yeah, my Afrikaans is not a 10 out of 10. It's like maybe a 9 out of 10. Spanish omelets are the best. That's true, because they add potato. Man, I love Spanish omelet. Like, I don't usually like egg, but Spanish omelets are just OP. I wonder if he's going to overextend or just be like super content with the draw here. You're judging the entertainment value. You don't speak Afrikaans. Oh, you can't judge Afrikaans. Yes, I can say anything. Garlic mashed potatoes is amazing. I still haven't added garlic to my mashed potatoes. I feel like I'm really missing out. Oh, we have a sneaky little g3 on the board. Queen c7, rook d5, rook takes d7. So that's going to happen anyway. I think he's going to be happy with the draw. What languages do you speak if you don't speak Afrikaans? Well, you speak English, so. That sounds so awesome. I can understand Afrikaans. Yeah, I always thought that Afrikaans was basic Flemish. Flemish is basic Dutch. Dutch is basic German. It's probably really bad. But they're all like Germanic languages. Like, it's the stepping stones to being the absolute professional at speaking like a German. Queen c7, rook d5, rook takes. Should you take? I don't think so. Rook d5, rook takes, and check. Queen e2 check. King f8, and then take the pawn. Because you can't exchange everything, because then you're just a pawn down. So you need your pawn back. He's like, gimme. Opponent said, no. Let me see which other games are still going on. And now there's a new song. It goes, A is vir aardappel, B is vir bobotie, C is vir, I can't remember, D is vir druiwe. I don't remember what he said. E is vir, and then he gets to G, and he's like, G is vir jou, want jy is my gunsteling, 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 jy. So it goes, A is for aardappel, which is a potato. B is for bobotie, which is a dish, South African dish. And then he gets to G, and he's like, G is for you, because you are my favorite. And favorite in Afrikaans is gunsteling. So he goes, gunsteling, gunsteling, jy is my gunsteling. It's so funny. And then he continues like the whole alphabet. Yeah. Ah, it's great. Do you use Afrikaans much in your everyday life, or did you just learn it in school? Actually, I was raised English. I went to an English school. I studied Afrikaans at school for 12 years. My whole family's Afrikaans, so everyone in my family speaks Afrikaans fluently. We watched a lot of Afrikaans shows at home. They spoke Afrikaans to each other. I never used it to communicate, but obviously through the constant exposure, I just learned it. And now if I need it, I use it, but I try not to need it, and I try not to use it because it's not perfect. But also have like a lot of Afrikaans songs that I know accidentally. There's one about Baby, ek like jou soos jy is. My hart klop chocolates as jy naby is. Baby, baby chocolates. So it says, Baby, I like you as you are. My heart beats chocolates when you're near. Baby, baby chocolates. They're getting close to a draw, that's true. And the other one is, I can't remember. Mboki. Yeah, I'll remember at some point. Very jealous of people who are raised with a second language. Yeah, I never really thought much of it. I was more like sad that I didn't have an Afrikaans accent. So when I spoke the language, my cousins were always laughing at me. And that's why I just never spoke it, but I knew it. And never felt useful outside of South Africa. Yeah. Hey, bud. Have you only ever spoken English? I would love to know different or more languages. That's why I'm trying to learn Spanish. It's very slow and difficult for me. Even though it's 32 minutes, it's like a lot to process and a lot to come to terms with, because I think at some point during the game he was at least slightly better. Like in this position, it was showing like a massive advantage. And I'm sure he felt it as well. I'm sure he knew that he was better, you know? This game is still going on. Still better for black. Okay, 2. But he's no longer an exchange up. It's cool. Maybe sacrifice the rook on d6 for an exchange. Henry, thank you so much for the follow. You speak English, Spanish, took Spanish in 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. 11th, high school, and 4 semesters in college. Amazing. Can you teach me? Yo necesito un maestro de español. C. CC Marie, thank you so much for the follow. Hey, and expert commentary. Don't know so much about the expert part, but I'm definitely trying my best. Thank you. Blunder. Thank you so much. Blunder King Chess Assassin. Best username ever. Thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate it. Welcome. Do you have one favorite game you played? Like Chess Immortal game, and where can we find it? Ooh. There's one I played at the Olympiad that I liked a lot, actually. I think it was against Team Belgium, where I sacrificed my rook. I first sacrificed the exchange. I played like rook takes b3, where the knight was. Queen takes b3, d4, something along those lines. And then closer to the end, I like sacrificed my queen or my rook or something like that. I can't remember the specifics, but it was a pretty dope game. Enseñar es más difícil que aprender. What does enseñar mean? Because I know es más difícil is more difficult than practice. Speaking, maybe, no, it's not. Speaking is more difficult than practicing. Native language Spanish speaker here. Oh, to teach is more difficult than to practice. Teaching, okay, got you. Do they upload games from Olympiad? Yeah, I mean, all my games are on ChessBase or chess.com. You can just Google the game, probably. Like South Africa versus Belgium. I think it is that game. Teaching is more difficult than understanding. Aprender is understand. Okay, cool. Sorry, see, I'm so bad at Spanish, and I'm supposed to pass my A1 in 2 days. Yeah, it's bad. Okay, Queen E2 for sure. We'll see. Is to learn. Horn 94. Thanks for the follow. Yep. I've got a few games that I really enjoyed playing. There's one against in 2017 at the World Junior event in round 2. Round 1 that I played was really, really good. Against the Indian player, I can't remember her name. It was a really nice game. Oh, comprende is understand, right? 2017 World Juniors Chess. I'll tell you her name now. Chess results. Malakshmi. Yeah, I won the game against Malakshmi. Here's the link to the game. I thought it was pretty good. It was a French, and I played with white. So this was the game. And then the other one was from the Olympiad this year. Wow, my computer doesn't like me. Okay, this one was really good. I enjoyed it. Okay, it wasn't my best game, so maybe not the top game against Philippa, but it was a pretty good game. And then the one I'm talking about is, drum roll, this one. I loved it so much. Hi, good afternoon, Sebastped. Yeah, these were like some of my best wins. But the Olympiad in general was a really good tournament for me, so I was happy with the way I played. You're welcome. Enjoy. Enjoy it. What are you going to do with it? Maybe I should have asked that question first. What are you doing? Never thought I would say that as a flex. Native language Spanish. I think that it's the best flex ever. If you can speak Spanish, I am jealous of you. Cheers from Argentina. Hola. How are you doing? You'll tattoo it on your back. Okay, Mr. Dramatic. Fair enough. Okay, let's give the other games some attention. Ooh, they're both in 10 minutes now. Move 24, so they still have 16 moves to go. Okay, we saw this draw already. Sentil was looking good, not so much anymore. Harsh should win this rook and pawn ending, I hope. Simon versus Sarko looks pretty even. Draw. Did they draw? Oh, they stopped the game. It's like a random wisp of hair. They drew. Wow. Well, I hope that he's happy with the result. Not in like a bad way. I hope that he's genuinely happy and that, you know, he'll get a chance to rest up today. 1 second. All right. Are you a contortionist? Had to make it a sense. Okay, so they drew and they cleared the board as well. So we'll go back to the whole view for a second. Not for a second. I think we'll just stay here for a while and we'll look over. So they agreed to draw in this position, which I think is a good result. They were like pretty even in rating. I think that's like a 0-0 situation. You just went over my game. You don't understand why A5 on move 14 was labeled as a missed win. Which game was that? The game against Hannah? I'm opening it on stream, even though I shouldn't be. Ah, in this position. I don't think it's a missed win. Oh, just because I was underestimating... Okay, I was underestimating the strength of taking this pawn. Because apparently... I mean, I was thinking about it and I was like, it's probably a waste of a move. I shouldn't be taking the pawn. She was sort of bluffing because it was a free pawn. I should have just taken it. Maybe that's why it said missed win. Instead of A5, I should have just taken the pawn and it gave us 0-0. So I don't think it's a massive advantage. I think it was just like a, you know, I did spend like 11 minutes thinking about the move. So you can imagine. Yeah, no, but I get it. Oh, bow ties. Did anyone say you underestimate my power? No, why? I hope Mirapan has forgiven you for beating a Belgian. I hope so. I hope no one has something against them. Anyway, back to reality. Wait! Oh, this is the B section. I was like, what happened to this Oliver game? Okay. I think Oleg is gonna try and push for a victory. Something like queen takes and then takes here, maybe. Because then he'll be up 2 pawns. Up 1 pawn? No, they're equal. Okay, never mind. Snap back to reality. Jy is my gunsteling, gunsteling. I've got that song stuck in my head now. Thanks, chat. I kind of want to play it on stream. I don't think, I mean, it's a brand new song. I don't think we're going to be copyright struck. I'm playing it for you. Maybe it's on Spotify. I think it's called Gunsteling. There it is. Oh wow, it's like a front runner. Don't risk, you know. I'll just reach out to him and be like, hey pal, hope it's okay that I played your song on stream. Please don't copyright strike me. It's a very big intro. Chakalaka. Droerwors. Want jij is my gunsteling, gunsteling, gunsteling. It's so funny. Oh man, brilliant, brilliant song. Eiers, yeah, like eggs or onion. I can't remember which is which. There's eiers, and eier, and I always get them mixed up. I think eier is onion and eiers is eggs. Eggs, yeah. Boom, shakalaka. Chakalaka is with a C, and that's another dish. It's like a South African Durban dish. Spicy, spice. Yeah. What language is it? It is Afrikaans, South African language. But this is like a recent, I think it was released a couple weeks ago. I saw it on Instagram, and yeah, it was great. I'll probably give the guy a follow on Insta and just be like, hey, played your song for my community. They loved it. Please don't DMC strike me. Yeah, that's it. Eier is egg in German. Really? Nice. Exactly. Yeah, eier is egg in Afrikaans as well. Ui is onion in Dutch. Ui. Yeah. And uie is onions. Yep. Your life for egg? What? Okay. 5 minutes left. Make a move. Make a move. You must construct additional pylons. I don't know what that means. But okay. But okay. But okay. Queen d5. Rook e2. No, I don't like this rook very much. I love rook lifts. But this rook in particular just looks kind of sad. And now it looks a little bit better. And obviously taking here isn't going to lead to massive things because this bishop is hanging. A is voor aardappel. B is voor papooti. C is voor chakalaka. D is voor droerwors. E is voor eiers. F is for, I can't remember what F was. So we'll just move on from that. Sorry chat if we got distracted, just happens a lot. It's been a long day. You should cut us some slack, please. Yep. StarCraft. Ooh, I know StarCraft. I shouldn't read everything, but I want to. It's nice company. I enjoy it a lot. Okay, they've confirmed the draw. with Visak on 6.5. It must have given him some sort of relief to know that board 2 drew as well, and a lot of the other boards have drawn as well. Because I think it was up to board number 6 that most players were on 5.5. So if board 6 draws, board 3 draws, and everyone's drawn, he's still sole leader. And I think a win tomorrow or even a draw might secure a top spot for him. Daardie liedjie het baie lank in my kop vasgesit lal. Same! So he said that that song had been stuck in his head for a really long time. And for the last couple of days, it just shows up on my feed so much that I also can't get it out of my head. And sometimes I'll forget what some of the words stand for. And I'll be like taking a shower, like washing my hair, blah, blah, blah. I'll be like, S for aardappel. And I'll just be like, this is crazy, man. It's such a simple song. And I don't even like Afrikaans music at all, yet it's stuck in my head. So, same. Thank you. I feel better now. Oh, gosh. Sometimes you have to learn the lyrics to a song in order to get it out of your head. And unfortunately, one of the songs that got stuck in my head was a German song by Bodo Wartke and Marty Fischer. The one that goes, you know, Barbara's Rabba Barbara. Yeah. Snappy? No. No. Wait, how did we get here? Oh, this is the draw. Sorry. Got distracted again. He hasn't made a move. Oliver, you have 1 minute, son. Take the bishop. You have to. There's no other way. I'm worried that he had made a move, and we just haven't seen it. Oliver, son, please. Barbara's rabarba. Wait, I didn't get to read that properly. You do not want to get banned, okay? Dear Jessie, I haven't heard that one. I've heard, you know, hey there Delilah, but not Dear Jessie. Is that the one from New Girl? Who's that girl? It's Jess. Hey dear Nikki. Maybe you hate the song. I haven't heard it. I don't think I've heard. I've heard Jessie's Girl. They drew. Okay, they drew. He accepted the draw. That's why he took so long to make a move. But crazy. Board 1's a draw. Board 2's a draw. Board 3's a draw. Board 4's a draw. Board 5's a draw. If board 6 is a draw, I'm gonna go paint a picture tonight. Show everyone and say, look at my drawing. Barbara's rababa. Dieser Kuchen war geradezu bombastisch und der Nachfrage nach blastisch. Jessie paints a picture of how it used to be. Roller Girl was the artist. I should check it out. You can pop it in music in the Discord if you'd like. I always check out the links in Discord. You can put it in music. I love it when chat shares photos of their dogs and cats and pets. Makes me miss mine a lot, but it also helps a lot. And then posting news updates and things. Yo. I'm checking it right now, even though I shouldn't. Hey, new friends. Thank you, Alibaba, for the follow. Aw, you guys are so wholesome. We just reached 322 members in Discord. Yeet! I was also thinking about changing the Discord profile photo. How do we feel about that? I don't know, chat. Can we do it? Are you going to forget that it's the channel? Because it's just been that way for like 2 years. Dumb ways to die. Yeah, you don't want to flag in a drawn position. I've done that many times. A little known chess book. What's the chess book's name? How to Beat Your Dad at Chess. Same. It's a great book. It's probably a very European song. Oh. Then it's not English. Is it English? It looks nothing like the current you. Match it with your Twitch profile photo. Ah, it doesn't look like me. Who does it look like? If it doesn't look like me. Saying I don't look like that anymore? I think I look like that. Oh, okay. The book is called Tragedy on the Chessboard. Oh, okay. Looks like Nikki. Okay. Yeah, that photo was taken 4 years ago. Young Jessie. Good old young Jessie. Yeah. Okay, it looks like the top 5 boards have finished. The others are still ongoing. There's Lionel Good. See, I did it correctly this time. 2 pawns up right now. Oh, that's a really good result for Lionel then. +4 is massive. Did I have a ponytail in that picture? No. Maybe that. No, I didn't. Was that before Lilongwe? Yeah, like a year before. This was 2020. Lilongwe is 2021. Yeah. If you change it to a picture of a widgeon and keep it like that for a year, I'll join. I don't even know what a widgeon is. Is it a pigeon, but with a W? I think I asked the same question last time. Okay, I get it. I look younger, more vibrant there. Just change the profile photo. So sad. Oh, he took. Bishop takes c5, 98. And then maybe coming around with a king, like playing king e3, king e6, king e3, knight f6, a4. Yep, you have a pass pawn on both sides of the board. When I get older, I will be stronger. Just like a waving flag. This is a win for Lionel. A really good win as well against Alexander. G to the G. How's he performing so far? Wow, he is on a +32. So his rating is going to be, 2180 after this, maybe even 90 after this game. I wonder if his K factor is 40. Be a really good result for him. How many rounds in the tournament? 9. So this is round number 8, and tomorrow is the final round. We'll wait for the Sentinel game to end, and maybe top 10. The Harsh game is almost finished. Simon, and then we'll call it a day. Eine Dag. Up so many pawns. Yep. When I get older, I will be stronger. Love a reason. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe he's just go with a draw. He's happy. He's content. He's like, "Aight, buddy, let's get out of here." But a minute is not a lot of time. They'll move 29. So he's going to have to make some moves pretty fast. Is it an early start tomorrow? Yep, 9:30. I'll try to be early, like early tomorrow. I'll try my best. This was really difficult with the rain today because my shoes were soaked. I don't have a raincoat. So I was like waiting for the rain to stop and it didn't stop. So I was like, I gotta go. And then I arrived, both doors were locked and I was like really sad. And I was like texting everyone. I was like, can you open the door, please? Blah, 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 blah. And they came to open the door. And it was so late when we started the stream. But I was also late, so. No, I didn't learn the Spanish lyrics. It's been early every day, most days. Builders, thank you so much for the follow. And it was a draw. They drew their game. So many draws. 1 decisive game on the top 10 boards so far. 2 decisive games. Oh, if he moves up, maybe even pushing the pawn to c5. Or rook a5, c5. Yeah, because even if the rook takes, you could probably push the pawn again. And if a5 rook here, and like build a bridge to get over it. Yep, rook a5. I'd play c5 and rook b6 here. 10 out of 10 result. Like a bridge over troubled water. Yes. No. I realize there's a river like right next to my hotel, which is really cool. Haven't seen it in the daylight though. Just been too cold to walk down there. Good evening, Otman. How are you? Can I call you Otti? Because you said that I mispronounce your name, so I can just call you Otti then. Otti the Otman. Otti the Otter. He's gonna say no. And then I'm gonna be sad. I'd very much mind that. Okay. Otti the Otter. You're never gonna visit the stream again, are you? Oh. 2 minutes left for black. Oh, they've made moves. My bad, that's my fault. Gotta cut the king off and secure the win, secure the dub. Is that your way of kicking me out? Giving you a nickname? I'm sorry. Isn't that a one of us kind of thing to do? Yeah, probably c5. I would just run with the pawn because c5, check. King c4, check. King here, you just keep going. Like this king is too far behind. Attack the pawn, push the pawn 1 square if you really have to. But he's over. Did you remove some channel point redeems? For the tournament, yes. What were you going to redeem? What were you looking for? I think I owe some people some raps. I owe someone a song, but that song is in German, so it's going to take about 6 to 12 months to learn it. You weren't looking to redeem anything specifically, you're just looking through them. I had to remove them or deactivate them. Not remove, I just switched them off because it's got a slidey boy feature. And then I'll put them back on next week. Yeah. You don't believe me, but I'm going to be streaming more. You're going to have to like pry me away from Twitch. Is it the Barbara song? Yeah, I think Sugar Dentus told me to sing Barbara. Ja. Abracadabra, zu dieser Kuchen war, grazie du bombastisch, und der Nachfrage dachen, es starkte drastisch. Barbara, yeah. I can say like 2 lines total. Which is sad. No, not Snappy. I told him to choose a real song. And then he chose a song that was even less real. Yeah. Because due to inflation, I had to increase the cost of some redemptions. You know, because inflation. Why are there two sections? I thought Germany was okay. No, I'm not gonna read that. You noticed? Oh, I thought it was incognito. Your savings so far. Wait. How many channel points do you have, Mega? Asking for a friend. 30 seconds left. I hope he doesn't lose on time. But I think he will resign here. 475,000. That's a lot. You can probably cause a lot of damage too. King. How do you get 500,000 points? By watching the stream and accepting nicknames where they may happen to be blessed upon you. You need more gambling, like predictions. Yeah, just spending a lot of time. I don't do a lot of predictions, actually. We should do more. But I came up with this series, okay, now that it's sort of probably far into the future, but right before leaving South Africa, I came up with this like Twitch series called Truth or Tactic, where you get given a truth question. I made it like a whole brand thing. And you have to answer the truth question. If you don't want to answer it honestly or at all, you have to do a tactic. If you can't solve the tactic in the allotted time, you have to go back to the truth question and answer it. I think it would be perfect for some chess players. Truth or tactic. Spending a lot of time in here. Yeah, I got the whole logo and everything. Can't remember where I put it though. You gain a lot of Chess.com channel points. But does Chess.com have any cool redemptions or no? Okay, they reach time control, so probably nothing great is gonna come from that. Waiting. Oh. Oh. Peter doing things. What happens here? Queen c2? Because then you can push the pawn. Queen c2. King h1. b3. Ah. Queen c4 to stop. Checks. Probably. And if check, then king h6. King h2, b3. Queen e7. Queen e5. Okay, this is really difficult to see though. Queen endings are the worst. Do a Lewis impression? Like from Family Guy? I'm not so sure about that. It's over. He won his game. GG. This is the last game in top 10. And then this is board 11. But I do want to see how this unravels. 50 minutes. Peter has 50 minutes. That's enough time to figure things out. Yeah. But we'll hang around a little bit. What happened in this game? It's still going on, but much better for black. Being up 3 pawns. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he should be able to pull that off. We'll just wait for his next move. See if he's going for a win here. Let's just wait and see. Wait and see chat. Lois. My name's Lois. No, she speaks out of her nose though. Peter. Oh. Used to be able to do a Peter impression. Takes a little bit of practice though. Yeah. I love how Mila Kunis didn't have to change her voice at all. She just acted as Meg. We're like, Peter. Ooh, we got a really nice cam for board number something. This is board number. Whose game is it? I think this is the game we're looking at, right? No, it's not. Hey, Harsh, how are you? I'm Geeta, thanks for the follow. Oh, you found it! But which game is this? I'm trying to understand. I think it's this game. Let's quickly take a look, because the rook is on a different square. What game is this? Is that Peter? It's not Peter. I don't know. Chat, you need to help me. It's really good quality though. Love to see it. Oh, the game ended. No, it wasn't this one that we were talking about. Yeah, we're talking about Harsh. And yes, that one. Okay, no. Let's stay here. Love from India. Aww. Thank you, Shawshank. I appreciate the follow and the support. Alive and fit. That's good. It's always good to be alive and fit. Oh, does Lewis say shut up, Meg? Shut up, Meg. Like her voice is very distinct. How does the DGT detect draws? You place your kings in the center. So your kings will be here if it's a draw. Your kings will be placed here for white to win, and your kings will be placed here for black to win. I don't know if that shows in the camera, but you'll see. Okay, maybe I'll set it up for you to see. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe the board right behind has the kings all set up. Yeah, so here you can see the kings in the center there. The kings have been placed. Yeah, hope that helps. India is always giving a lot of love. India is a great country, not gonna lie. I've met a lot of amazing people in India. I visited 3 times, once in Chennai for the Olympiad. Before that, I spent a month in 2016, 2017 playing 3 tournaments. And before that, 2015 playing the Commonwealth in Delhi. So I visited Mumbai, Chennai, Delhi. Those are the 3. Elephanta Caves, one of my favorite walks ever. Oh, Peter says that. Never mind. Sorry. Chennai is amazing, yeah. Your old follower? Aww. The DGT board's in the B section. Is this the B section? Ah. My bad. Awesome. I wonder if they drew the game. I didn't know they were sitting right there. Thank you for letting me know. Handshake. Oh, okay. No, I think black won. Yeah. He found it. He found the move, queen c4. He has a lot of time to find the moves. But he found it. Yeah. Yeah, this camera's out of focus, unfortunately, but it's okay. But okay, chat, I think we're going to start ending off the stream. Most of the games are finished. The one between Lionel and Alexander is going really well in Lionel's favor. He has a lot of time on the clock, as opposed to Alex's 4 minutes. But we'll keep a close eye on this one. I'll be watching it probably after I get back. The stream is ending. Are you telling me that 6 to 8 hours of me every single day is not enough? That is a lie. JK, I appreciate the support. I really, really do. But I will be back tomorrow morning. In the evening, I will be traveling. I'll be returning. So I'll be flying. So no streams in the evening. But in the morning, it'll be the final round, and we're giving it out all the energy. All the energy. Bring the energy as well, please. We need it. Ellen is streaming. Didn't think we'd see Ellen stream in forever. Well, that's awesome. We gotta give Ellen some love. Ellen is streaming in the dark. Yep. All right. Let's go say hi to Ellen and see how she's doing. Raid Ellen Nelson. Yes. Thank you so much for being here, chat. I appreciate you. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. So if you're around, just pop in, say hi. Every single message, every single view, every single little follow or shimmy of support goes a long way. So thank you so much for being here, keeping me company, helping me realize some things about life, letting me give you a chess trauma sermon, and yeah, stay frosty. Stay frosty. You know, I used to say that ironically, and now I think it's become, unironic, which is kind of sad. So yeah, be good, sleep well, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Load shedding? What? No load shedding, please. Creep up behind me. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm running. I'm gonna run away. You'll never find me. My next stream is gonna be from an undisclosed location. You'll never find me. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Bye. Be good. Bye. Right.